Your mind is like a sponge which absorbs all the information that it's given, whether it's good or bad, positive or negative. Every day we pollute our mind by giving it negative information on how we need to think, look, and behave through social media, music, movies. Like, what makes someone beautiful? Or how do you determine someone's value? For instance, when you see someone that doesn't look or talk a certain way, you make a judgment about them, you form an opinion, and somewhere inside you think you're better, that you're different. Or when you see someone who has what you want, you start giving them all your attention, idolizing them, knowingly or unknowingly. And if both people were to approach you, there would be an apparent difference in the way that you treat them, the attention that you give them. But as you grow, you realize that it just isn't enough. You're spending all your time doing things that are meaningless. You feel incomplete. You question your identity, this image that you've created of yourself, your ego. Ego is your sense of self-esteem or self-importance. It's what plays a huge part in how you feel about yourself. So how could your ego be a problem? It becomes a problem when you fuel your self-esteem or how important you think you are by putting others down, and maybe not even verbally, but in your mind. And the information you consume today is intended to make you more judgmental in superficial things, like who's wearing what. So as your ego gets bigger, so does the distance from who you actually are. You start tailoring your likes and dislikes and adopt a lifestyle and relationships that encourage your ego, and you conceal it behind the lie that this is who you really are and that you enjoy it. Over time, different aspects of your life slowly start to collapse, all because you haven't been genuine with yourself, and therefore with everything else that's in your life. And whatever is built on a weak foundation is bound to come tumbling down when life sends a storm, and life always sends storms. So imagine if you were put in a situation where this image that you created was to collapse. Who would still be by your side? More importantly, what's guaranteeing you that in the future it won't collapse? Or that to live a life where you aren't being yourself isn't already the worst thing that could happen? So why continue to constantly feed your mind harmful information? Why knowingly turn into a person who you'll despise in the end? It's the fear of rejection, the fear of not being accepted. By who? Someone that doesn't even like you? Someone that likes this superficial you? Now, this doesn't mean that letting go of this image that you've created and becoming who you're designed to be is going to be easy. Rather, that it will definitely be better than having the regret that you could have, should have, and would have at the end of your life. So take time to get to know yourself, to ask yourself what you find meaningful, and reevaluate who you are and why you're here.